Hey guys, Chris D here, finally with some Civ 5 Gods and Kings. 3 days late because 2K, for some bullshit reason, decided to release it on Friday in Europe instead of Tuesday as they did in North America. Quoting some crap reason such as, oh, retailers only work on Friday to Friday, so we have to tie digital distribution to the retailer's date. Bullshit! Just release it one date all over the world. Stop having this region-locked absolute crap. Anyway. This is going to be the setup video for the first Let's Play of Civ 5 Gods and Kings, which unfortunately won't be recorded until Monday, because it's 25 past 12 right now. In 8 hours, I have to get up, get out of here, get a train to town, to get a train to Belfast to go to QCon this weekend. So, yeah, that's another reason why I'm pissed about the whole 3-day difference. So, today is just going to be the setup, or rather, what I will be doing when I come back. I know, it's a bit of a damn pain. Anyway, I will be doing, I'm going to change this up to Continents Plus, unless some Continents doesn't have a plus. I'm going to leave it on Continents Plus. Very good map script, came with Explorer's map pack. It's a good one. The main thing is, I'm knocking this up to large, because the main focus of this initial game is going to be every single Gods and Kings civilization. I specifically say every Gods and Kings civ because it includes the 9 new civs and Spain. Yes, it's a bit of a kick in the teeth to all the people who bought the Spain and Inca pack that Spain is included in G&K. I honestly don't like it, but fuck it. If that's what they're gonna do, that's what they're gonna do. Not much I can really do against it. And you notice I may have skipped over Boudica because I am playing as the Celts, because honestly, if you really need me to describe why I'm playing as the Celts, given I'm an Irishman, I think you might need a bit. Yeah. But we're gonna have every single one of the new civs in, regardless of how broken or how annoying some of their traits may be. I'm looking at you, Austria. That is going to be a pain, I'm going to tell you that now. Back all the Mayans. What else we got? Byzantium, and I don't know who else I'm missing out of this. I should have had a list beside me, but yes, William. The Netherlands. And that's pretty much it. All 10 saves, can be a huge map. I play on epic pace rather than standard. I still find standard to go too quickly. You tech up a little bit too quickly, your units become obsolete too quickly before you can really use them. Epic is a good mix because everything is 1.5 times the length. This includes science. Culture might not be 1.5 times, I'm not too sure. But science production and all that kind of stuff is 1.5 times the standard pace, but combat still goes as it is every turn. It means, more combat through the particular ages as the game progresses. So, and with combat having been slowed down in Gods and Kings even more, who knows what this is going to do. I'm going to turn quick combat on because otherwise this entire series is going to be 3 times the length, I think. Not too sure. I've got this based on what I watched with Mad Dijin. By the way, watch Mad Dijin. He knows how to play this a lot better than I do, because I'm just playing this on my standard difficulty. I'm not even bumping it up to King until I get at least 1 game under my belt in G&K before I knock it back up to King. So yeah, let's generate this shit. I think that's everything. All 10 new civs: Celts, Sweden, Ethiopia, Austria, Maya, Byzantium, Netherlands, Carthage, Holland, and Spain. Yeah, I mean new civs, but you know what I mean. Okay, and everything else standard. Let's generate this.
Eternal glory and praise for you, fierce and vengeful warrior queen. In a time dominated by men, you not only secured your throne and sovereign rule, but also successfully defied the power of the Roman Empire. After suffering terrible punishment and humiliation at the hand of the Roman invaders, you rallied your people in a bloody and terrifying revolt. Legions fell under your chariot wheels, and the city of London burned. While in the end the Romans retained ownership of the Isles, you alone made Nero consider withdrawing all troops and leaving Britain forever. Oh, sleeping lioness, your people desire that you rise and lead them again in the calling that is your namesake. Will you meet their challenge on the open field and lead the Celts to everlasting victory? Will you restore your lands and build an empire to stand the test of time?
I like listening to him just describe these. It's just, you can hear it in his voice. It's the perfect kind of announcer voice. It's something Booman should probably invest in. If Booman61 would do those, that would be epic. So yeah, the Celts are probably already done to shit on YouTube again because of the whole 3-day thing. But Druidic lore plus 1 page per city. If it has an adjacent unimproved forest, that's the annoying part, which means those benefits will be lost if you improve the forest by a lumber mill. And if there's 3 or more adjacent unimproved forest tiles, it becomes 2 in those cities. So basically, you get a trickle of faith throughout the entire game. So spreading out early can be good, as it means more faith coming through. And Pictish Warrior, I think, is replacement for the Spearman. Combat bonus outside of friendly territory, can pillage at no movement cost, earns 50% of their strength as fate. Good for going for bards. And the Katie Hall is an opera house replacement. It just adds more happiness and culture, I believe. Whoa, that's going to be an interesting start. A quick survey of the area, but this is pretty much how it's going to begin. Depending on what time it is. I don't even know how long I've been doing this for. I may get a couple of turns in. 2 dies off the start. Wheat, stone, not too far away. Deer. A couple of marshes. That's annoying. There will be, for a while, 3 unimproved forests in the radius, but as soon as I take... as soon as I get a text to start improving these, then that's gonna drop away. I'm near Tundra as well. It kinda makes you wonder whether I'm near the bottom of the map. But either way, settle Edinburgh in place. Yes, the Celts have Edinburgh. They also have Dublin. They also have Clonfair PG at some point in there as well. There's a mountain down there. This kind of makes it interesting on where to go. So yes, you may, if you've watched people who generally play on standard, you will notice the distinct difference in that all these starting decks are 16 turns. I should actually have a look at the tech tree, because atomic and information errors are very interesting, considering the late game changes a lot. Classic is different. I mean, some of these new wonders in there as well. It makes you wonder whether they will rebalance Statue of Zeus, the Mausoleum, and Temple of Artemis, since they were released before this change. Fucking trading posts at guilds, that's going to be a pain. Off from the Terrace Farm, no wonder there's 3. I always wonder why there's 3 in Civil Service. Gallias up there. Barbeam is now melee, isn't it? Yes, it is. Gallias is the first ranged. And economics does a lot. Polder, wow, it really helps Polders, that's for sure. Scientific theory, fertilizer. Yeah, it does affect the Terrace Farm as well. I was wondering why some people have 1 on their fertilizer, 1 of these on their fertilizer. You know, there's 4 here. And as you go through, I'm trying to figure out the marine. It doesn't make all that much sense. An alternative to infantry, but infantry don't upgrade to us as far as I recall. I mean, it starts with extra sight while embarked and amphibious. Apparently embarkation with defense as well. It starts with those, but apparently infantry don't upgrade them, I don't think. Well, Great War infantry just upgrade to normal infantry, and then go to mech. But yeah, the Great War thing is going to be another interesting part when we come to modern age. As we go in towards the atomic age and the information age, we'll get those more advanced units. But yeah, what's a good start here? Considering we have the Wii, so that'll be fine. We want dropping in calendar, considering base and everything, but we also want masonry, so it's a case of picking which to go for first. Towards the stoneworks is also for some odd reason the stoneworks is on calendar, but masonry, in order to make the quarry, is down below. We need to take mining for it. I think I'll just start with pottery. It's always good to go for pottery to begin with. And I think I can probably bypass the scout to begin with. I think let's go scout first and then monument. There's going to be a lot of quick turns taken because it's the early game, and again, Epic makes it a fair bit slower. these... Okay, I don't need any of these stuff from... I don't need any of these advisor stuff. 19, someone's got an early start. And this is a lot of tundra. Not liking the look of this, that's for sure. There is an awful lot of tundra. Okay, that's the end of the land as well. Thankfully, again, because it's slowed down this, I'm not as... or at as much of a risk sending out my warrior to begin with. Because it's going to take too long for anything to really come. I mean, Barb's spawning rate is also slowed down as far as I know to that same 1.5 times. Probably should have gone around the other side of that mountain, but what can be done? It'll take a while to get bottoming. Yeah, that's... Ugh. This is all garbage pretty much down here, unless I pop like here or here. Because Edinburgh is not really getting... You know, it's not going to have any access to the water unless I stick it here and then try and get this deer. I'll have to explore around here and see what I can open up. Otherwise I may not even go for a city down here. Too bad. Here's the scout. Let's go exploring and then let's go straight into monument. That culture I'll probably need, and this looks like another dead end as well. Wow. I seem to have caught the end of the continent, I think. Don't need anything. Wow. And you can see that's the advantage of the Celts. Because we're barely even those 7 turns in, 15 faith already accumulated, and now we can create the Pantheon already. Still 6 religions that can be founded, but yeah, I'm barely 8 turns in, and I can already create the Pantheon. That is the advantage of being the Celts if you start near the forests. Some of the other new civs have got interesting traits. I've noticed there's a monument UB available for Ethiopia, I think, which also produces faith. That's why they may do well to getting a Pantheon early, but we can start a Pantheon already. That is good. There is a lot to choose from, that's for sure. I'm not sure what to pick, although given the presence of tundra and forests, Dance of the Aurora is looking very nice. +1 faith from tundra tiles without forest. Considering, although +1 culture from plantations is another one, that's only worth 3 culture in the end. At least this tundra is worth a lot when I eventually do start to work it. And I only have the 1-2 quarries, so it's not really worth getting stone circles for it. I don't know any gold or silver. No wine. Very little fishing boats to start with. Very few pastures as well. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Dance of the Aurora. And that's going to be my Pantheon. God Zeus! Achievement unlocked. So I now have my Pantheon. And we already have a follower because it's the only person in the city. Yeah. Celts, good for getting a quick Pantheon and hopefully a quick religion. We need 300 faith for a chance at a great prophet. Yes, it's a chance. And I got the... Wow! Wow! Goody Hut buff to Pictish Warrior. Oh, this is good. And yeah, get my foreign lands bonus and no movement cost a bit. Wow! Very, very viable early rush. And thankfully, because of Continents Plus, the city-state is slightly out to sea a little bit. Doesn't really bother me on the mainland completely. Zanzibar! Ooh, mercantile. They're hostile. I hate hostiles. Pearls and jewellery. Okay. I don't think it... Well, definitely not going to get jewellery, because obviously that's a mercantile state. Unique, but pearls, I don't think I'm going to get those. I'm going to take a look over here and nothing. Okay, I may end up popping over here to have a coastal city to where I can hopefully produce a decent amount. I mean, it has some food, it has some fish. It'll be like right here on this hill. It also needs to be defendable because of potential naval melee bombardment, which is now something that needs to be watched out for. Having enemy melee ships attacking coastal cities. That's something I need to watch out for. So I don't want to place this in such a way. I feel like I want to try and take advantage of this mountain because there will be a couple of wonders which require it. I feel like I want to take advantage of that, but it's it forces us, in my eyes, it'll force an unoptimized city placement. There's another ruin. I think I've seriously got like a absolute dead end of the continent here. Yeah, that doesn't. Yeah, that didn't go anywhere. Wow. I still can't get to that one. Really? That's a lot of marshland. I'm pretty much completely boxed in by the terrain, given all the forest and...
Shall the clay say to him that fashioneth it, what makest thou?
I get the feeling that quote has changed. I'm not sure why. Okay, there's one turn to a monument, and then I'm going to go straight into a shrine. That's what you've got here. Oh, free culture. We'll get the social policy at the start of the next turn. Bonus culture, that's always helpful. And what can go into research? I'm going to take the shrine. I'm going like super faith. I'm almost tempted to go calendar instantly. In fact, I will. I'm going to go calendar straight into this. 20 turns. It'll take one. Shrine is 9 turns. Then a worker 15. By the time the worker comes out, we'll have calendar. We can work on Stonehenge, and then the worker can go straight into these dies. I'm not sure where my first border pop is going to be. It's going to be on the quarry, which I can't work until I go for masonry. Once I get calendar, I think I'm going to go down towards masonry and pick that up. Yeah, get this. I don't know if I want liberty. Based on, I'm gonna move the Pictus Warrior a bit further. Another ruin, taking that. I don't think I want liberty. As much as good as it is, I don't think I want rapid expansion. I think I want tradition. I think I want to stay nice and secluded down here, pretty much. It's based on the lay of the land. Yeah, I think I want to stay tradition. +3, yeah, +3 culture in the capital. Let's go for it. And it'll greatly accelerate. I'm getting another policy in 7 turns now. It'll greatly accelerate that. Yeah, I'm going to go straight into the shrine. And when that's done, we'll be on the worker. Pop him out, get the dies. It will knock the faith down unless culture pops one of these forests. It will knock the faith down to 1. Ah, map. Not helpful. There's wine up here. There's no one to be found. Really? There's a lot of forest around, and I guess that's the other thing of being the Celts. You will, as far as I know, your start bias is forest. I kind of want to bring these the Pictus Warrior back just for home security, although with the fact that it's going to take another 20 turns or so before I have my worker out, that's when I need him back. About 20 turns. So I can do a little bit of... I'll take the Pictus Warrior out this way to the right hand side, just kind of check up out here. I'll have the scout uncover the fog of war through the forest because of the no terrain penalty. So the Pictus Warrior, just keep an eye out up there. Yeah, I really have like gotten the end of a continent, as you can see here with Zanzibar just off to the edge. Wow, this is pretty barren out here. I'm kind of expecting someone to just pop out here randomly, but it doesn't seem to be happening. There's more snow. Have I hit the... That can't be snow. I can't go top. This is really going top to bottom? I thought this was a large map. There's another ruin. Okay, I'm going to definitely beeline my Pictus Warrior to that. Another planting has been found and they're taking fertility, right? There's some barbs. Ooh, there's a barb, and there is Sweden. We're not alone.
Främling, välkommen till Snökungens rike. Jag är Gustav Adolf, medlem av den aktade Vasaätten.
Interesting look. Nothing we can do for the moment. He's making more money than me. That's what I never like about the AI. They make more money than you. Yeah, free gold. Not too bad. Okay, see, I've already taken a free culture, but again, essentially they've fixed that. I may end up getting it. I'm getting 6 per turn. The next one might be 10 turns. I think I can take legalism, and then I can get aristocracy. 15 turns. Okay, 3 turns. Yeah, 3 turns into the Stonehenge, I'll actually get aristocracy. I'm surprised his archers moved as opposed to trying to shoot the barb. And I'm getting boxed in here. I'm going to fortify up. Let's cross over, then I can actually move to go right next to the encampment. And let's go straight into that worker. Once the Pictish warrior deals with the, once we deal with this bard camp, I'm going to have the Pictish warrior come straight back home. I don't have a worker stolen right out from under me. So considering we have strength 11, these bards are just... yeah. His scout upgraded. Yeah, his scout definitely upgraded. That's the reason why I definitely saw that move twice. His scout upgraded. Right, let's go. 42 for 20. 23 for 33. I think I'll hold on for next turn. Pictish warrior will do a lot of damage, thankfully. And he's going to go towards my territory. Okay, I want to soften him up with the... yes, soften him up with the scout to get the kill at the Pictish warrior, which grants the bonus faith. I have to go for that now, so I can have my scout. Another one, oral tradition. Damn, I was hoping someone wouldn't take that. And take drill, please, and start to move your way back. By the time, yeah, by the time he gets back, the worker should have popped out. Barbarian brute. Where's he gonna go? Gonna cut me off, is he? I'm gonna expand north. There's a lot of gems around mountains here. It almost makes you wonder whether Carthage is around here. 16 for 34, it's a good shot. I'll willingly take that shot. Now whether he'll try and attack back or just keep running away, I don't know. Oh, he's moved. I can... I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna take the shot. 1737, that's a good one. Like a 2 for 4 from the old one. It's gonna... no, there's Sweden right in there. Wow, he is gonna have lots of gems. Kind of tempted him. No, he's still quite far away, so I don't have to worry about being tempted to kill him. Okay, let's get that easy kill. Hurting a bit now, so I'll have to rush home after that. Yeah, that's definitely Sweden. No, myself and Sweden are actually bottom of the list, oddly enough. I wonder why. But I'm gonna head home with this Pictish warrior. I'll keep exploring. There is Stockholm. Now he's got mountains around and marble. Hey, fuck marble. Might have some issues trying to beat him to wonders if he has marble. Okay, calendar's one turn away. I found Uluru! Wow, oh there's, oh it's up there, wow. Pretty far away. I should keep exploring the rest of this continent as well. There's a lot of mountains around here. Found Uluru, it's 2 food, 6 faith. He might get it and then he might have some troubles with fate.
Min vän, det är min övertygelse att den uppgörelsen kan gagna både mitt och ert folk.
He wants to pay me for me to accept an embassy. I don't think I can accept, well... I'm not going to take it just yet, because I'll wait until I have the tech to be able to accept an embassy, and we'll just do it straight with each other. Zanzibar wants Tyr bullied. Where is Tyr? Demand tribute from Tyr. I have no idea where Tyr is, so... probably out there somewhere. Just keep exploring around quickly. Okay, next tech. Then we have this, I think... see, I need mining to go into masonry to be able to start using that quarry, so I'm going to go do that. 4 turns to the worker. My Pictish warrior will be back by then. 2, 3, and I'll be back in town by 4. So once this worker completes, we'll be out getting some dyes to begin. Oh, that's a pain. I don't want to go for the shot, just pull back. Oh, that's not nice. Once into a forest, find a barbarian on the other side. Oh, they're definitely coming from that. Oh, there's the encampment there. I was gonna say they're definitely coming from that outcropping there, but I think they've just been going back and forth, really. What is also aggressive people? Yeah, it's kind of early on. Doesn't really make much of a difference. Yeah, let's just keep exploring. And our Pictish is back, and we now have the worker. Sweet, let's go onto these dyes so we can help boost the happiness. Ooh, that's gonna be, you know, well, I can go there, you can't actually hit me in one. And let's go aristocracy. This plus 15% production for Stonehenge. I kind of want to go straight into a production focus, but there's not really much I can focus production on at the moment. The camp will only add food here. So if anything, it's getting rid of these forests. Technically, chopping down the forest will have some of the bonus hammers. As we get that, I'll switch it out to the other dies while the plantation is being worked. I can't actually chop down the forest yet, I just realised that. Oh dear. Ah, because it didn't have mining to begin with. Oh, joy of joys. Okay, I'm going to have to work the farm then. I just realised I don't have mining, I can't chop down a forest. Grrr, that's annoying. And I might get boxed in if I'm not careful. I'm going to have to move my scout carefully. Plus 25 healing cities. Okay, it's not straight up to 30. Okay, let's work this farm. I'll get some bonus food from it. Keep an eye. Check around here. There's nothing in this huge expanse. Well, our warrior will heal up. Maybe bring the scout back to heal for a couple of minutes, maybe. Though one more turn before the Pictish warrior is healed. Not too bad. And yes, these improvements will take a while. I think it's like at least base 10 turns for everything because of playing on Epic. Edinburgh's definitely expanding quickly, that's for sure. We're going to take another forest next, which is helpful. Just do a little bit of scouting about, just make sure there's no barbs spawning in these two areas beside us. Don't have barbs randomly coming out of the fog of war and trying to chop up a worker or destroy an improvement.
The meek shall...
Yes, there we go, we got mining now. Yeah, knew we were going to have something. Okay, well, we'll easily deal with that. Oh, we may not deal with that very well. I may have just boxed myself in doing that, but I definitely wanted to explore that territory. Depends on where this brute decides to move to, if it decides to move. Yeah, I think he's coming. I think that brute's coming for me. Meanwhile, I'm going straight for this here. Okay, fortify. With the fortification bonus, should be able to take some extra hits. The brute decides to attack, which I probably won't. Really? Okay, just gonna hit the barbs directly. Don't care. Hopefully the scout will heal up very soon. Start moving with him some more. Wow, okay, definitely take drill 2. Oh, that's lovely. Edinburgh wants marble. Don't have any marble, but Gustavus might, although I don't think he'll give it to me. I highly doubt he'll give it to me. They popped out a galley. Oh well, it's destroyed now, and thankfully I'm not at risk of the galley because it's melee. I can't go production focus. Actually, the only thing production focus will do is actually just decrease food and add it to gold, because it removes 1 food but gets 2 gold instead. I'm gonna wait. I'll get to 4 pop and then we'll see if I can go on a production focus, because I may be able to. Ooh! Wow! Double attack on my scout. Survivalism 1, definitely. 25% plus 5 HP heal per turn and 25% extra defense, which is good if they're going to hit me twice. That, ow. 2 hits from these guys. Ah, they did it again. I didn't get enough XP to heal. I'm going to think, my scout's gone. Yeah, my scout can't survive another shot, and I'm flanked and everything, so they get an extra bonus. Now the scout's gone, unfortunately. What happens, you get boxed in, and it's like, blah, that's it. Gone. Dead. Should lose it right now, I think. Yeah, well, it was worth it. I mean, he held off quite a few attacks, but considering it was 2 brutes on 1 scout, flanking bonus and everything. No. Okay, so we'll pop it. We'll go to 4 pop next turn. How many turns will it take to chop down this forest? How many turns it'll take to chop down the forest depends. The actual forest itself is 5 turns. We're going to chop that down. We do get the hammers till it's chopped down. Then we get a flat 30 boost, and I can actually switch the tile out to another good tile. See, they all only have a base 1 production. I can't really increase the production much more, apart from the fact that Palace gives 3 and the 15% boost because of aristocracy. So really, it's just a case of the waiting game. However, Fate is already up to nearly 136.
Min vän.
He only wants to pay me
Det är min
21 now.
övertygelse att den
Yeah, I
uppgörelse
don't think
kan
he's
gagna
not
både
liking
mitt
me already. I mean, he was offering 25. He's already down to 21. He's not particularly liking me. You covet my lands, really? You're all the way up there and you covet my lands. Gotta be kidding me, right? Okay, I'm gonna take a few more turns and then I gotta call this a night. Get this to render overnight while I sleep. And then prep to head out in the morning. So you should be seeing this at some point on Friday. Depending on if I go more turn. Okay, I'll chop down the forest. It'll finish chopping down during the next turn. Cross over. Okay, that's chopped. That gives me the extra 30 production. I'm now going to move a tile. I'm now going to focus on production. That moves it over. It actually keeps the production back up where it was, but I got those base 30 hammers. Does reduce the food a little bit. For we go from 18 to 27 turns, but at this stage, growing to pot 5 is going to take a while, so it may as well. So this means I can actually now work these dies. So it gives, I get the happiness boost from it, so it takes another 8 turns. Let's just quick skip through these. Once we get Stonehenge. Grand. Yeah, knew another one would spawn. Definitely want to get a settler around here soon. It's going to be my coastal production, although it may not seem like it has much production to begin with. There's masonry. That's good. Stay in the hill. They're both hills anyway. Stay in either hill or forest. I still have the combat bonus. Now, where do I want to go? Do I want to go trapping? Do I want to go trapping to be able to work these deer? Or do I need to go into bronze working to be able to get more Pictish warriors, which will help boost faith? Yeah, I could go to construction, but building lumber mills is actually bad for me, really, because I don't want to be improving my forests much. I think I'm going to go... chariot archer. I kind of want to go both trapping and bronze working. I'm going to go bronze working and then hopefully we'll get into trapping. Of course, it's not going to matter. Hopefully 4 turns to Stonehenge. Oh, that's almost a 181 for 9. Yeah, 81 for 9. A Pictish warrior with drill 2 against an archer who's kind of sat on a hill right now. Let's get rid of that. Some more gold. That's good. A little bit extra faith always helps. Considering we need to get up to 300. We'll make it a little bit. I mean, still getting the 2 per turn. We get the extra buff from the Pictish warrior sometimes. And we should now have Stonehenge.
Time crumbles things. Everything grows old and is forgotten under the power of time.
And with that, I'm going to have to call it an end here because I don't want to be missing trains in the morning. So, that's the first part of Civ 5 Gods and Kings. I will see you back again on Monday, or rather, I'll be recording again on Monday. Might not see you on Monday, it might be Tuesday or Wednesday during the week. Either way, I'm off.